What's up, music artists? This is Jay Jonas with songtraffic.com. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to promote your music video with Facebook ads. The specific campaign I'm going to show you how to set up is something called a video views campaign. Okay, now before you start this campaign, there is some preparation, some things you'll need to do. Okay, first thing is you will need to have both an Instagram business page and a Facebook business page. If you already have an Instagram, but you haven't converted it into a business page, you'll need to do that. Those are two things you'll need to do, okay, before you can advertise with Facebook or Meta ads. Okay, next thing is you'll need some type of video content. If we're promoting a music video, you got to have some type of video content. And this doesn't mean it has to be a full-length music video. Okay, it could be a clip, like a 1-minute clip of just promoting your single or your music somehow. Okay, and now music videos are starting to become a little less relevant, while more story or reel clips, YouTube shorts, TikTok type of clips are becoming more popular. Attention spans are getting smaller, meaning that it's kind of, you got to attract people's attention quick, little 1-minute clips, and those are fine. So you got to think of creative ways that you could create those clips because you're going to be advertising those. Another thing you'll need to do, and I'm going to show you how to do this, is add your payment details to your ad account. Okay, and the next thing you're going to want to do is whatever video content that you plan on advertising, I suggest that you post it on your profile first, okay, because what we're going to do is basically boost that post. And when you hear boost, you probably think, hey, I see the button, I can boost it on my phone, why am I even watching this video? But we're going to be doing our ad setup through Facebook Ads Manager. Let's go ahead and move on. Where you're going to start is facebook.com/ads manager. Okay, that's what you want to find this interface here. And if you haven't seen this before or done this, you'll want to set up a payment details because you'll need to do that. Facebook will stop you if you try to create an ad, and they'll disable your account, give you a warning, probably scare you, just because they'll want you to do that step. I don't want you to worry about that. What I want you to do is just put your payment details. And the way you do that is you scroll here to the left to settings. Okay, and then you got payment settings here. Okay, I'm not going to add my payment details. Okay, so now we're just going to dive right in and set up this campaign. First thing we're going to do is press create. Okay, and what we're trying to do is gain engagement on a video. We want to gain awareness and start warming up our target audience. And so the best campaign to do that is engagement, and if video views fall under that. So we're going to go ahead and press continue. Okay, and then now this right here is something that's new. I haven't seen this before. Okay, so Facebook's always changing things, adding new features to the ads platform. I always stick to what I know, so I'm going to go to manual engagement campaign, which is how I usually set up these campaigns. I'm not going to do the recommended settings, and I'm just going to do my preferences. So I'm going to go continue and set this up normally. And then so first thing I like to do is just name my campaign. And what you're going to want to do is put the name of the video or single that you're promoting. I'm just going to put test. And then I'm going to put a dash, and I'm going to put the campaign type. And I just put VV for video views. And then you could put a date if you want. If you look here to the top, we got 3 sections that go into setting up one ad. Okay, and it's the campaign, which is what we're on that page now. And then the next one's the ad set, and then there's the actual ad creative. This is the first page, and all we did was just change the name. And the next thing we're going to do, all we're going to do on this page, or all I ever do, is I just scroll down and I press on here, okay, where you see Advantage Campaign Budget. And then I set my budget. What I set my budget as when I'm doing these video views campaigns is never over $5, okay? Because I'm just gaining views on this video. We're not sending traffic to streaming platforms, so I'm not going to throw a big budget on that. I usually never throw more than $5 a day when I'm promoting a music video with video views campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and change this and put 5. And that's all we're doing on this first page. Then I'm going to go ahead and press next. Okay, so now we're at the second part of setting up the ad. This is called the ad set. This is the most important part of setting up your ad. Okay, so let's just go through the motions. I'm not going to change the ad set name yet. First thing I'm going to do is go over here where it says conversion, location. Okay, where do we want to drive this engagement? Okay, now I'm not going to go into all these selections. I'm going to say that we're advertising a video. So we want the engagement, the views on that video, that ad. And so I'm going to click here on your ad, get people to watch a video or interact with your post or event. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then the engagement type we're going to get is video views, performance goal. Okay, let's go ahead and hover over that. Your performance goal is how you measure success for your ads. Okay, well, I'm not going to read the rest. A maximum through play, okay, is basically when somebody watches 15 seconds of a video. That's what we pay for. Go ahead and scroll down. Now, you can schedule your ad. I'm not going to go ahead and do this now, but let's say you had a song releasing on a certain date and time, and you want to schedule the ad to go live when that song releases. You could go ahead and do that here, and you could actually set up your ad before, a few days in advance, so it takes time for Facebook to review it. So it'll go live when the ad or when the song releases. You can do that. We're not going to do that for now, but just know that's an option. Okay, so now we're kind of really getting into the important parts of setting up the targeting and where do we want to show this at. Okay, first thing we see here is location. And this is new, like this interface looks different. Audience controls, like they're changing things up all the time. You have to be flexible. That's just how it goes. First thing I'm going to do is press edit. I'm going to leave the United States here. When it comes to these video views campaigns, I suggest advertising in the areas most valuable to you, in the area you really want to break in or out in the most, even if that's a city. Let's say you're like, hey, I just want to get hot in my city. I'm from Nashville or I'm from Atlanta. I just really want to get a buzz there. Cool. You could focus your whole ad budget on a city. And you could focus it on a street. Let's say you're like, I just want to be popping on my street. You could focus your ad budget on your street. Let's say it's like $5 a day. Let's say you boosted it to like $20 a day. I wouldn't suggest that. And made everybody on that street, when they're on their Instagram or Facebook, see that ad. Not to say that I would do that, but I'm saying that's the capability you have. You could actually target just streets and addresses. Okay, but I'm going to say for countries, keep it to the countries that are most valuable to you. I don't stack a lot of countries when these video views campaigns. I usually do United States, maybe Canada, maybe United Kingdom, but for now, keeping United States. If you want to change a country, you could remove it by hovering and pressing this, or you can click this and you could put, United Kingdom or Canada or whatever country is most valuable to you. And as you can see, if I look here to the right, estimated audience size, this is how many people in the United States are using Facebook and Instagram roughly, okay? So that's kind of cool that it shows us that. Now, we don't want everybody in the United States who uses Facebook and Instagram to see this ad, so we're going to kind of narrow things down more. Okay, now I'm going to click show more options. I'm going to scroll down. Okay, so I'm going to go switch to original audience options. Facebook's trying to basically go, hey, trust us. We'll pick everything for you. I don't trust that. I'm spending my money. I want to do everything, the targeting on my own. And once I did that, now you could see this is the original setup, you guys. You want to click that little blue link that says set up things the original way, always. Okay, so like I said, we're not scheduling the ad. We chose United States. And then here's the age frame. You guys, for your first campaign, you could leave this open. You could look at the metrics when the ad's running and see, oh, okay. And it will tell you what age frame gave you the best results. Then you kind of see, oh, my market, this is the market that liked, or the demographics that liked my video the most in between these ages. Now, what we want to do here is go hover over this detailed targeting. Now, this is very important. So far, what we've told Facebook is we want to advertise in this country in between this age frame, but we don't want to leave it that broad. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, you guys. What you want to do is you want to think about famous artists, well-known artists, established bands that have a large fan base that you want to target because you feel like if that fan base heard your music, they would like it. Okay, that right there, that part right there is very important. For instance, let's say first thing that just pops up in my mind is Metallica. Let's say I'm a rock group, I want to target Metallica. Okay, boom, I could press Metallica. Now, when I do that, look at the estimated audience size. This is in the United States. This is how many people estimated use Facebook and Instagram and are a fan are interested in Metallica in some way. All right, so as you can see, that's shows us the audience size. I could target them. I could press suggestions, and now it's giving me other suggestions because This is based off affinity. People that like Metallica also like these other bands. And that makes sense to me. Okay, so now this is dependent on your genre, you guys, but you want to spend a lot of time here because their targeting is the most important part. You want the right people to see your ad. So right what we did there, you guys, picking country, picking that age frame, picking an interest, it's the most important part of setting up this ad, okay? Really dictates if it's going to be successful or not. All right, now, when it comes to placements, we don't want to do advantage placements. We want to go show more options. Go ahead and click that. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Oh yeah, okay, good. So you want to hover over this. You guys, like I said, they kind of make it, and you want to press edit. You do not want them to choose what placements to put your advertise your video, because there's only certain placements, like for instance, in the reels or in the news feed that people are going to engage with the video, a music video. So I choose manual. I come down, and like I said, it depends. You might create a video that's 1080 pixels by 1080 size for the feed, the post, okay? Or you might do a reel size video. These days, there's more engagement with reels. More people are engaging with reels, little 1 minute clips, reels that are sized, that vertical size, 1920 by 1080 pixels. And yeah, that's kind of what's getting a lot of engagement today. So if you could create a good reel that catches people's attention and size that way, you could do good with that. I'm not going to advertise in the feed. I'm just going to advertise in the reels, so I can uncheck everything else. And I'm going to, for this example, okay, I just want to do Instagram. So you kind of got to pick the platform you want to advertise on. You could advertise on both if you think, hey, I really don't know if my target market's hanging out on Facebook or on Instagram. Or if you really just want to focus on one platform, you could choose. Okay, I'm just going to keep it on Instagram. I'm going to uncheck everything else. Don't worry about these warnings. There's going to be a lot of warnings you'll see. These red ones, yeah. So this news feed required for audience network. Okay, so that means that there's something I didn't uncheck. Okay, so audience network. That's so funny. I don't have audience network checked. Thank you. Okay, so that's a little annoying. Sometimes you just gotta fiddle with things. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and press next. All right, and so here you're gonna want to pick the pages that you want to advertise on. Okay, and even if you don't want to advertise on Facebook or Instagram, you got to choose the page. You got to have a page on each one, and you got to connect them together. Okay, it's got to happen like that. Now, we're going to scroll down, and this is very important. Right now, what we're doing is we're setting up the ad creative. Okay, what people are going to see. All right, and here you got two options. Create the ad, meaning we could create the ad here. We can advertise it, but we're not advertising a certain post from the page. We're advertising from the page, but not a post that's on the page. But we want to boost a post on the page because all those views that we get, we want that to show on the page. So people are like, dang, this video went viral right here. Okay, so I'm going to do use existing post. Okay, and then I'm going to uncheck this. We need to choose, because I put use existing post, which means I'm boosting a post from a page, something I've already posted, which, like I said before, you want to post whatever video content you plan to advertise, you want to post it on your page before you set up this campaign. I'm going to go select post. Okay, now I'm not advertising a music video. I'm going to pretend like my Instagram page has a music video I want to advertise. So when I click Instagram, it's going to show me the videos that I've posted on my Instagram over the time, the ones that are capable of me advertising. And I could click it. So let's say it's this first one, and I could press continue. Oh, sorry. All right, and now I'm going to press continue. All right, you guys. So that, as you can see, there was a little warning, but then as it loaded, I'm only advertising on Instagram. There shouldn't be any warning. That basically what that warning said was that if we want to advertise on Facebook, it's got the video is going to be posted both on Facebook and Instagram, which is true. If you want to advertise on both Facebook and Instagram, meaning you're boosting a post from both pages, it needs to be posted at the same time on both pages. And you could do that through Facebook Business Suite. I'm not going into that. That's for another tutorial for a different time. But just know that that's what happened with that warning. But that's because it didn't register that I'm only advertising on Instagram. Sometimes you got to give it a second. It's slow, a little slow to respond. Okay, so now I chose the post that I want to advertise, which is a post that's on my Instagram page already. I want to boost that post. All right. And I don't need to write a caption here because there already is one because I already posted it on my page. Okay. And besides that, all I have to do now is just press publish. Now, I don't want to publish this because I'm not trying to advertise this video. So I'm just going to exit out. When you press publish, what's going to happen is it's going to say no ads. And you're going to think, what the heck is going on here? No, that's frustrating. All you got to do is click here to this tab that says ads, and you'll see that it says processing. It's because the video that you posted is still processing. Okay, soon what will happen is hopefully this will say in review. Okay, and the reason why it says draft is because I never press publish. I could go in and press edit and then press publish, and it should say in review or no ads. Once the video is done processing, it will say in review. Okay, and then Facebook's going to take time to kind of check out the video, make sure that you're not breaking any of its rules, and then it will allow it to go live. Okay, now when the video is live, I like to wait 24 hours before I even look at the metrics, the data, or anything like that. Let it run. Don't edit it. Don't worry about it. Keep an eye on it. We're setting a daily budget. If you let it run and forget about it, it's going to charge you $5 a day. And you know, when you want to keep an eye on it, check it daily after 24 hours. And then when you're done, you're going to toggle this blue button off, and then it's going to be off. Okay, and it's not going to run. If you forget about this, it's going to run, you guys, and charge you money. You can also set a campaign total. I don't do that. I set a daily budget, but that's because I know I'm responsible and I'm going to watch my ads. All right, you guys. So before I hop out, when you're looking at the metrics as it's running, you're looking at engagement type metrics, but specifically you're going to look at video engagement. I found that here over this section called columns, these 3 bars, and we want to look at video engagement. Okay, we want to scroll to the right, and this is after the video has been running and you've got some data here. And you want to look at through plays and cost per through plays. Now remember, the through play is a 15-second video, and that's usually what you pay for. The cost, from my experience, I like it to be under 5 cents. I like it to be under 3 cents. If it's 1 cent, I know my video is doing well, especially if I'm advertising in a tier 1 country like America. Okay, I also like to scroll to the right to see how many people are watching majority of this video. Okay, and then how long you run this ad is dependent on how long you want to advertise the song. I would say not longer than 30 days. You don't want to overdo it. But yeah, anywhere from 7 to 30 days. Advertising the song and warming up this audience, because the people that watch majority of the video, that's that warmed up audience that had an interest in it. Okay, and that's kind of how you get your content out there and start building a fan base, a following. First, you got to wake people up, warm them up. All right, so that's it for this tutorial. I kind of went through this fast, so you might want to watch it on slow-mo or on a slower setting. But I hope you found value from this. And if you did, please press like and subscribe. I'm a new channel, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. All right, thank you.